All right, can everyone say good morning?
Good morning with pumpkin Cheerios.
Good morning.
Uh-oh.
She's shooting that one.
I did it twice.
All right, we just did temperatures and we have a green, which means no temperature or no fever. We have a green. And we have a yellow, very close to red. Everyone slept through the night pretty well. No one had any fevers in the night as I was checking. No one had any rapid breathing or rapid pulses as I was
Rabbit
checking.
breathing?
Rapid.
Oh, not rabbit.
Edison went on his field trip yesterday with Brian and had a good time.
We got to go in the dugouts.
Yep.
And Salo found a piece of candy.
So we're going to have him have a very easy day today. Just chillaxing in front of the football games. Right?
Right.
Right. And he is still on his antibiotic, and we're still waiting results back from his blood culture, in which they put a bunch of blood in this bottle. And they're waiting to see if anything is growing to rule out sepsis. Such a lovely test to be waiting for, but he is definitely responding well to your antibiotic.
Yes.
So we are not seeing any
Yesterday-
signs of that.
Yesterday, I had very little coughs. Like during the field trip, I think I only had 2 coughs.
Yes, let's just move on, shall we?
Yeah.
To talk about game day. Roxy had game day yesterday, and I had the privilege of being asked to be a participating parent in the classroom. So I got to meet all of her friends, and we have the exact same favorite friends. I can totally understand why Roxy's favorite friends are her favorite friends, because they're my favorite friends. And I was in charge of what game? She's still eating. Don't tell anybody. Candyland, which is like one of the best games, because I could have probably gone pro in Candyland when I was young. Yep.
Can you tell them about the tornado?
So anyways, her class was grouped into 4 groups, and they would rotate. And so I got to meet all of her friends, and it was a lot of fun. The other games were Uno. Yeah, Roxy. I was Hi Ho Cheerio, and then High Low, which is also called War. And you had game day in your class. And I peeked my head in, and you were putting cherries in your bucket.
But every time we would land on the dog or the bone, we would have to put all the cherries back on the tree.
Well, you always have to make sure that spinner is flat. And
But
it's not been altered, because you can alter a spinner.
But every time you spin it, it was flat.
You gotta make sure everything's working on it. You sometimes have to do some test spins just to prevent it always landing on the same thing. Because if your spinner, if everything's not put together right on that spinner, when it starts to slow, if there's any elevation on the spinner, where it's gonna stop on the same thing every single time. Just keep that in mind when you go to Vegas.
Mom, I won even though I landed on the boat or the dog once, and I still won.
I should probably just make a video all about Roxy's class yesterday. But they are a bunch.
Math.
Oh, there was one kid named Max, and actually he reminded me like a little Edison. He was just like a little, he was just so much like a little Edison. I mean, down from to the glasses to how he had his collared shirt on, like, and he's very, very intelligent. Maxwell, as we had that discussion about Max and Maxwell with him. But anyways, Max knows the strategy behind Candyland, and he knows what happens if you get certain cards. So Max was able to determine by how few cards were left and the fact that he drew the peppermint that put him all the way back to the beginning that he was not going to win. Despite my don't give up lecture. Anyways, he cleared the board. I forgot who was in Max's group.
Lucy and Cat.
Okay, so Cat had won. Cat won.
Yeah.
And as soon as Cat won, he cleared the board. But then, well, the little candy kids.
Wow. Did the cards go?
Yeah, but he calmed down, and we regrouped. And this is the whole point. The whole point of this game day was for the kids to start learning games that they'll be playing during indoor recess when it gets cold and snowy.
Why can't we play snow football?
Okay, so I think more people want to know how you're feeling now, and Edison's doing a lot better as long as we continue to chill out. Ruby, how you doing?
Good.
You sound a little scruffy.
Most of those games, I knew how to play. I knew how to play every single one except for War.
Yeah, and actually we've played that before. A long time
We
ago.
played multiplication war.
So Ruby has something going on the inside of her eye that I don't have clean hands yet to look at. But I think you just got a fingernail in it.
Is Puppy Llama on?
No, this is a video.
She's gonna say warm fluff.
Well, no, this is what it honestly looks like. It looks like maybe you were eating Cheerios. You were eating a Cheeto in the night and you got a stuck piece of Cheeto. Because it's not really blood red. It's like orange. Have you been coloring this morning? Markers?
Maybe she dyed her blood orange.
Okay, because we need to try to get whatever that is out. But,
Maybe she's trying to chill for OSU.
okay, look up. Nose is looking better. And how are your ears?
My ear, everything feels normal except for my throat hurts.
Okay, we'll check that out later, okay?
I have something to say about my throat. My throat is, the left side of it is itchy.
Okay, well, we'll check for a mosquito bite. Where's Roxy? Is it unusually itchy or like a cough? If I cough, it'll take care of it itchy.
I don't know. It wasn't itchy when I woke up.
Maybe it's because you're eating.
Maybe.
Well, I went to bed early last night because you finally went to bed early. So I have a really, really bad headache. Like, really bad headache. But I think it's because actually I got sleep. I think that's the deal. I think I'm not used to getting 3-4 hours of sleep in a row lately. So I'm hoping my coffee, I'll be good to go. We've got some big games today, but Roxy, tell us about you. I just heard you blow your nose.
My ear popped.
That's great. Your throat?
Doesn't hurt when I swallow right now.
That's great. What color are your boogers? We're hoping for like clear. We need gooey. We don't want green. And we don't want solid. I think the word is opaque. Or pick?
Yesterday night,
Pick.
I felt like there was food in my nose, so I blew my nose, and it came out, and it was really dried up and green.
Okay.
How's your medicine?
We'll see. Roxy, we all have boogers. We all have boogers. I'm just trying to figure out what color boogers you have.
Once I blew my nose and one of the boogers was so strong it just blew like through the Kleenex.
Hmm. All right. Edson, you want to tell everybody what games are on today?
The biggest game I think people are going to be watching is at 7 o'clock.
I don't know. I think that maybe the biggest game will be at 11 o'clock, but we'll see.
Yeah. Texas A&M, Alabama. They're starting a rivalry.
Trying to.
Yep. And there was Auburn versus number 2 Georgia.
Ooh. Bulldogs.
But that's at 3 o'clock.
Mama,
Well, we're not watching that because who's on at 2:30?
Oklahoma State and Texas Tech.
Y'all ready to sing a song? You sing it every night at bedtime. I hear it. I hear it.
I don't know how to.
But you know the tune though, because I hear y'all singing it.
Yeah, I don't
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I thought you meant the OU song.
I never hear you singing the OU song.
I thought you were talking about the OU song, but you talking
Yeah.
about the OSU song.
Yeah, y'all know
I
it.
know the OSU song.
Oh.
I don't know it.
Well, you may not know the words, but you definitely know singing it because you sing it at bedtime.
I know the first